A lot of men think that they are lazy. Well, let's be real, there are a lot of men that are lazy. But let me tell you something that you probably don't hear. A lot of men fail because their self-image is weak. And we don't get told this. We get told you're lazy, you're lacking motivation. But the reason why you're failing as a man is because your self-image is weak. Your self-image is a thermostat for your life. And your thermostat is set too low, guys. And in today's video, I just want to help you to move forward. If you're a man and you're consistently yo-yoing in your fitness, your relationships, your mindset, and where you want to go in life, this video is for you, because this video is going to show you how the coded man fix themselves permanently so that you can have a better life and being a better man in every aspect, which I call the coded man. Something that I talk about a lot is frequency. Now, your mind, right, is a frequency. Now, the problem with you guys is that you set these big goals. I want to get a six-pack. I want to be the best man. I want to be the best communicator. I want to be in shape. You set the goals and then you move forward, and then what actually happens is your self-image, or you want to call it your identity, your frequency, which is your old frequency, holds you back. And it tells you you're not that guy. So what actually happens is your mind starts to believe the old frequency. It starts to believe the old self-image. And then you'll see yourself go here to here. And then all of a sudden you'll get an excitement, try and change your frequency, and then you'll come here again and come back. And it's very, very important to understand, guys, the most important thing in your self-development journey is the mind, is the frequency, is the self-image, and is the identity. Now, most men, they never change because you keep feeding the old identity. You keep feeding the old self-image. And then you keep feeding the same frequency, which is all the same things. And what happens is, so many guys now, are feeding the comfort of that frequency. That's a frequency, that's a self-image, the comfort. And then you start to feed the emotional version, and that version stays alive. And then what I see with a lot of men is that they say, I'm gonna start Monday, or I'm too busy. You're not busy, guys. You have a self-weak image, and your old frequency, your old identity is holding every single one of you back. And if you're watching this video, you know who you are. You know you want to become a better man. You know you want more out of life. And this is the video that is going to help you. It's a very simple video. Now, you've got to remember something. Your identity is so weak that your old frequency is holding you back. That's powerful, right? Your old frequency is holding you back. That's a powerful one. So guys, you have options. Your words don't mean shit. Now, your words mean shit when you are aware and you let it start to sink into your subconscious mind. But some of you guys don't even know how to do that because your conscious levels are so low that even when you do speak, your subconscious mind cannot take it in. Now, what I want you guys to do is understand that if you can change your subconscious mind, if you can start to emit on a different frequency, and if you can start to change the way you think, change the way you operate, change the way you look at things, change your perception, and do the inner work and go inside, your external world starts to blossom. Now remember, your inner world is just a manifestation of your outer world. And your body is just a manifestation of your mind. And I always say, the body can't lie, Chico. What I want you guys to do is really focus on how do you actually build yourself. There's one thing that you've got to do is you've got to stop acting on feelings. Every single day, I never act on how I feel. I know what needs to happen and it needs to be done. I've got to make these YouTube videos and I'm doing them. Today I woke up feeling a little bit shit, groggy. Nope, did some breath work, some meditation, cold shower, got dialed in, and I'm focused and I'm here. Most men will say, oh, I'm gonna wait till next week. The thing that you guys need to do is you got to start acting. You got to stop acting on your feelings, because feelings come and go. And that's why most men are where they are. They're chasing the feeling of good, which leads to hell. If you chase the feelings of good, you end up in hell. Coded men, like myself and the coded men, we don't chase. We do things that are necessary, that needs to be done to make us the best man. And at that time, it feels like hell. It feels like hell, but that hell leads you to heaven. And I love that, because most men think that being in comfort now is going to build them a better life. It truly isn't. When you're in the trenches and you're working on things you don't want to work on, and you know that this is going to make you better, you're going to move forward and you're going to start executing and moving forward. And it's meant to hurt, guys. Everyone talks about how success is easy. Of course it can be easy. This is when you're tapping into the inner work and it becomes a flow state. But doing the actions can be hard, because it's the things that you don't want to do. And the old frequency holds you guys back, because it likes to be there. It likes to take you back, and it likes to be alive. Because once that old frequency dies, it's dead. It's dead, and you now operate in a new reality, a new frequency moving forward. A lot of you guys have to also understand that there's so many of you here that are probably going to be watching this video. There's a lot of you guys here that need to respect yourself more. How can you expect anyone to respect you if you look like a trash can? And then, a lot of you guys say, I want to do the inner work. I want to get my internal state. But what are you doing about it? You need to do something about it, because you've been talking a big game for a very long time and you're still the same man. Maybe just a little bit more money in your bank account, maybe that promotion, but you feel like shit. You're not operating like the man that you want to be. You know what? The truth is always going to set you free. There's a lot of people now taking this Ozempic fat loss drug. And these were the same people that were promoting body positivity. But it just shows that you wasn't really about the body positivity. This was all a lie and fake to make yourself feel better. And now, this is what most men are doing. They're failing and they're falling back is because the comfort is making them feel so good. And that's, remember what I told you, the old self-image, the old frequency is very, very creepy. It will creep you and it will make you feel good because the comfort feels good. But if you're watching this now, and you're sitting there with comfort, how good does it make you feel? But where's that comfort taking you? Where's it taking you? It's not taking you anywhere. It keeps you stuck. And then you move forward and the old self-image, the old frequency, the old identity takes you back. And then a lot of you guys are still negotiating with weakness. Why are you still negotiating with weakness? When you know as a man, you've got to be strong and the internal strength has to be strong. I know a lot of men who are externally strong in terms of their training, but they're internally weak. And the most powerful thing that we have been given is the internal world and the internal state. The internal state is so powerful that you can't see it. And if you can't see something, how powerful is that? So I want you guys now to watch this over and over again and really stop negotiating with weakness, because weakness is what is leading you to the man that you are now. Now I'll tell you something as well. A lot of you guys say, but I wake up early and go to work and I come home and I'm tired. That is not strength. You have to go to work to provide for yourself, to provide for your family. So that is a priority. So it doesn't require strength. And a lot of you guys also say, I want to be better for my family, yet you look like a trash can, yet your inner state is messed up. You talk a big game, you have no energy for your children, and you say you would do anything for your children. The number one thing that you should be acquiring is your health. Your health is your wealth. They say you have 99 problems when you're healthy. You have one problem when you're sick, and that's to get back your health. How powerful is that? Very short video, very important to understand why you're stuck. It's your self-image. Now, what I want you to do now is I want you guys to do 3 things today, and when you go off, to help you. Don't overdo it, because what actually happens is you're going to be bombarded with so much information on YouTube. You need to keep things very, very simple and achieve the 1% daily better at a relaxed state. A lot of you guys are tensed and trying to chase. But if you do this, this is going to take you to the next level that you want to get. Structure your day. Know when you're doing the inner work. Know what inner work you do, and calm the mind down and start building the internal world to the strength and the man that you see. Secondly, stop negotiating with your feelings. Your feelings are irrelevant. Stop that, because the day you negotiate with your feelings is a day you stay stuck. And remember, a man who makes a committed decision is the one who moves one step ahead. The man that ponders and doesn't make any decisions, he stays stuck. And by then, everyone's moving and you're the one that's left behind. And number 3, be a man of your words. A lot of you guys that may be watching this, you're talking like you want something and you want respect. You've got to be a man of your words and you've got to back up what you do. And it's that plain and simple. It's a very simple video, guys. If you can do all of this, you'll start to move forward. But remember, you can try and be disciplined. You can try and journal. You can try and eat healthy. You can go to the gym. But if the self-image doesn't change, which is the old frequency and the old identity, if that does not change, you may make some improvement, but you're going back to the same man. One thing, guys, the Da Vinci Code is more than fitness. You can see that on our Instagram. You can see what we promote. We are promoting men to get better mentally, physically, and spiritually. The Da Vinci Code is on a different frequency, like I say, because we're doing things the fitness industry are not doing. And yes, we can get you the six pack. Yes, we help you with nutrition. Yes, we help you build an incredible looking body so you can become the man and become confident. But we're deeper than that. We're deeper. We want to change your self-image. We want you to operate at the highest level mentally, physically, and spiritually so you can dominate your life personally and professionally, and you can be the man that you want to be. We actually rebuild men from the man that you was to the man that you are to the new man that you're going to become. Guys, my Instagram is below. Show some support. If you really like this video, subscribe, and also there's my website below. Learn more about the Da Vinci Code, and I hope that this video has helped you all out. Thanks, guys.